Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy 13 walkthrough. It's got a little cutscene and then a kind of a sub-boss fight.
Not going down that easy.
Alright, so this is the... oh my gosh, now I'm not going to remember his name. Millerite Hunter or something like that? We'll check here in a second. Now for this guy, unfortunately, I did not have haste yet, so this would have gone much more quickly if, if I would have. So unfortunately, I did not have that. Now, I don't remember if I bothered getting rid of the poison or not. I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's really worth it or not. Millerite Reaper, there you go. So Imperil landed on him right away. I'm not sure if he is actually immune to anything else. I don't think so, or I should say immune to anything that Vanille can slap on him. So eventually here I might, I'm not sure if I ended up, trying to land some more debuffs on him, which I think is a fairly good idea. Okay, so I did remove the poison. Oh, okay, going right into dual casting to get him staggered. That's an interesting choice. I felt like probably would have been a better idea to, try to land some more debuffs on him. Now you see here, obviously with being in the dual casting there and not having a commando active to slow down the stagger gauge. Now look at that! Look at how fast that stagger gauge is dropping. So I should have tried to weave more attacks with like a commando in, or maybe even try to toss some more debuffs on him with the saboteur roll. Obviously that would have accomplished the same thing as far as chain gauge decay, I suppose. But after you stagger him for the first time, he whips out this gun here. Now I don't remember exactly how the rest of this goes. I kind of feel like it's gonna. There we go. Okay, so main cannon is primed, and it's, well, it started to use an ability called Railgun. It looks kind of like maybe I interrupted that. So, anyways, all right. So, being that I stuck some more debuffs on there, obviously he was staggered when I put those on. So, oftentimes that will increase your land rate of said debuffs. So not always a bad idea to wait until you actually get him staggered. But anyways, swap back to slash and burn, try to get some good damage on there. And yeah, it looks like we're already about 50% through his health, so hopefully these debuffs last a bit longer, and we can continue that on. I think maybe one more stagger, and being that we're all buffed up and he's debuffed, that could end the fight. So we'll see how it all ends up going. But it looks like I interrupted Railgun there. So I'm not sure if that is actually the reason why he stopped using that ability, but it sure seems to be the case. And wow, whatever that was super weak. Yeah, it looks like he's just shooting both of the characters at the same time, but it's pretty minor damage. Yeah, 240. Not too bad. I guess we can't take that kind of damage forever, but for the time being, looks like we're all right. And oh, there we go. Okay, that ended up being a little closer than I thought it was going to be. And the target time, yeah, I didn't do that great, so I think having haste would have changed that.
Huh?
Daddy, I found you.
Huh? Daddy, got you.
Dodge, why are you here?
Because you promised.
But how did you get here? Dodge! Wait! Come back! Dodge! Not you. Not you, Dodge.
The capture of undesirables. It seems that was your son's focus. Dodge fulfilled it admirably and served Cocoon in the process. You should be proud of him. Mr. Catsright. Dodge was a great help. He could sense power of pulse origin. That let us monitor you. Words can't express our gratitude. The data he provided on enemyless sea was invaluable. And speaking of gratitude... We enhanced the surveillance footage from the energy plant.
Come back?
Those are the pulseless sea behind what happened.
We got close to a cocoon foul sea.
The picture's a little grainy, but I'm sure you recognize that one.
Hopeless. I can't
You've spent
remember
so
any.
much time together.
Fang, let's go. What's our focus even matter?
What's it matter? You want to be a monster?
I just...
Keep your chin up. We know the part that matters. Right? We are enemies of Cocoon. Know what I say? Play the part and raise some hell. Might jumpstart our memories.
What?
The foul sea. Let's smash it.
Who are you? Huh? Daddy!
Let me heal.
Yes, that young lady's terrorist assault at Uriday Gorge is the reason Dodge was made a lessee. Ironic, isn't it? The very girl you're protecting is the one who stole your son. Hold. Shall we finish the job? Or would you prefer to?
Colonel Nabat, what now?
Follow them and observe. How often do Lucy kill their own?
Alright, so interesting turn of events there. Saz finally finds out that Vanille was partly responsible for Dodge turning into a lessee. And dodge actually turns into crystal here, so Nabat actually believes that part of his focus was to find and help capture these our main characters. Here I finally learned haste, and I would say that's a really good move. That's hugely beneficial for the next fight. So again, if you haven't already, make sure you learn it now.
Why did I even try to run? What was waiting wasn't something I could change.
You are cold-blooded. Lying so people would trust you. Using them as shields. How many you gotta drag down with you? A coward and a killer. The people you use don't get to live. Why should you? Tired of living with guilt? Then die with it. Vanille.
My name is Ember Ring. I'm a lassie from Grand Pulse. And to everyone on Cocoon, evil. Shoot me for your son.
Don't you even! You think you die, and that's that? Hmm? You think you die and everything will be sugar and rainbows?
Then what can I do? What do you want from me? If I can't live or die, what do you want me to do?
Don't ask me. You figure it out.
I don't know!
Neither do I. It's over. There's nothing to do. Shooting you won't help. Neither will living. Do your worst, you freak!
It's not over.
Okay, fine. You want me? Come and get me!
Alright, here he is. This is Brunhilder. I'm probably not saying that right, but obviously Eidolon battle. And first thing you're going to want to do is get haste on both of your characters. And I mean, to be honest, you really want to get them buffed up while you debuff him. Obviously, symbiosis when you need to heal while buffing. Otherwise, the synergist and saboteur paradigm for when you want to or are able to debuff as well as buff. So that looks like we're getting pretty close. If not, maybe we are done buffing. Yeah, it's probably good as far as buffs. Vanille really doesn't need bravery. But as far as strategies here, you're really going to want to keep up, or try to keep that chain gauge going. Meaning when you do need to heal, definitely make sure Saz is going into Commando. Yields to those who amass chain bonuses. And then I don't know what his second one is. It looks like he is immune to poison, though. And I didn't catch the rest of what he was immune to, unfortunately.
This is gonna sting.
Oh, there we go. Now we're getting him really debuffed. So, looks like obviously Deprotect and D-Shell landed. If Imperil will land, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a check here real quick. Alright, so just looking real quick back at his resistances and whatnot, it sure seems to me that Imperil would have landed, so I really should have got that stuck on him. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I tried again. As actually, you know, we're doing pretty well here. Obviously, I swapped to dual casting just to try to bring that chain gauge up even, or up higher even more quickly. And then obviously swapping back to War and Peace, obviously the Commando is going to stop the decay of the chain gauge while Vanilla is able to heal. Looks like we are really close. This battle went really well. Again, top priorities here are buffing yourself, debuffing him, keeping the chain gauge up. That about sums it up. That's probably the biggest, or my biggest recommendation here.
That's right. Let's do it.
A lot of things can be excused. Shooting kids ain't one.
Kindness like his, you don't forget.
Enough is enough.
Do be careful with those. For every task, there's a perfect tool.
All of Cocoon was against us. With us dead, they were sure everything would go back. Back to the way it was before.
All right, let's save here real quick, and I think we've got. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's another cutscene coming right up.
There she is, the Palamecia, pride of the Sanctum Skyfleet. This mighty flagship currently serves as a prison for the Lassie apprehended in Nautilus. The Lassie will face official sentencing upon the convoy's arrival in the capital.
So what's with the freak show?
So the Primarch can stand in judgment of the villainous Lassie, with their execution as the climax. The people will cheer their demise, and Fal'Cie dominion will be undisputed.
All part of the plan.
Yes, but it also presents an opportunity.
In a display of unwavering dedication to duty, the Primarch himself has boarded the Palamecia and focused his personal attention on resolving the Pulse crisis.
They're baiting us, trying to draw us out.
Bait, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Here are your friends. Come and get them.
Well, if they're daring us to mount a rescue, I'll take that action. All in.
Alrighty, bets are on the table. We leave when you're ready. I'll be standing by.
All right, so all kinds of crazy plot stuff going on. And then actually I wanted to mention, I don't think it wasn't the Brynhildr fight, but the Midlight Reaper. I think that's where we got the Motherlode. And that is an online store for buying a lot of the equipment for doing upgrades for the gear. So we'll definitely take a look at that. Now we won't be using it for a little bit yet, but I guess just keep in mind that we have obtained it. So you may want to take a look and see if there's anything in there that you need. I mean, I kind of doubt it, especially if you've been going along with my recommendations of not really upgrading your gear. I just feel like we do have a spot coming up here in a little bit where we are going to finally be able to do, I'd say, upgrade gear efficiently. So that, again, that's coming right up here. I'm not sure if it's going to be this video or the next, but again, fairly close. As far as this area, Hope, definitely stick with the Ravager, get his worked up. Same with Lightning, get her Ravager all the way up, and then Fang, definitely stick with Commando first, and then kind of go from there. But that's about it. Now here on, I forget where we're actually at here, or what the name of this ship is. If this is I think this might be the Lindblom, I think, maybe, not 100% sure though. But you can talk to all your characters here.
You gotta play it smart this time. I'm charging in without a plan. Listen to me talking strategy. The guy's a sorry excuse for a Primarch. Probably just does whatever the Fal'Cie tell him to. There's no way we're losing to a poser like him. Rains wants to take Cocoon back from the Fal'Cie. That's why I decided to back him up on all this. If this plan works out, I'll be doing what Sarah wanted too. Rescuing Saz and Vanille is our top priority. You gotta play it smart this time. Listen to me.
Alright, so I'm going to try to not speak over, the cast here.
That's all right. Another cavalry unit rescued him and moved him somewhere safe. I kind of wish I could talk to him, but I guess I have to make my own choices now. The Sanctum's supposed to be responsible for ensuring the future of Cocoon. At least that's what I learned in school. I guess in a way they do. just that they're ensuring the fal'Ci's future, not ours. Looks like I ended up in a battle against the Sanctum after all. I guess I'm fighting for a different reason now, though. It's not about revenge anymore. My dad's all right. Another cavalry unit rescued him and moved him somewhere safe. I kinda wish I could talk to him, but I guess I have to make my own choices now.
This show on the road. I finally found Vanille again, and I'll be damned if I'm just gonna stand around while she's in trouble. I'm not kidding when I say the world can burn if that's what it takes to save Vanille. You've got to get in there and take this Daisley guy down. That'll pay Rains back for helping us out, and be one in the eye for the Sanctum. Their reward for trying to kill us. So, Rains is Brigadier General, and you're a sergeant? What's with the whole ranking system anyway? You Cocoon folks sure like your rules and regulations. Explains why you've put up with the Sanctum's nonsense for so long. Come on, let's get this show on the road. I finally found...
And once we take off, there's no turning back. Well, make sure you all got everything you need.
Alright, so that is pretty much it for dialogue. These little soldiers here have some random stuff to say, but to sum it all up, Snow was like, well, Sid's got the same idea, so we're gonna go along with him. Hope kind of was like, well, I've changed my mind on the whole revenge thing. And Fang showing her complete loyalty to Vanille. So that pretty much sums up the main characters there.
This baby back here is a Psycom vessel. It'll deliver you to the Palamecia.
Oh, we're cargo now?
A parting gift to our rotting government. Take those Psycom guys apart.
And we're supposed to take on all of them? I think the whole division's on board.
I don't care how many lackeys they've got. Bring them on. Vanille's in there.
I'm sure she's fine. Vanille's tougher than I could ever be.
Hope, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But I'll be okay. Because I have you, and this guy, and Fang. We're all in this mess. We gotta stick together.
Right. Enough with the bonding. It's go time. Oh.
What do you mean, this guy?
We didn't expect to see you here in person, Your Eminence.
This crisis threatens the entirety of Cocoon, my child. You agree that standing at the fore is a leader's charge?
Wholeheartedly.
It also affords a splendid view of the impending execution.
What's the holdup?
Stand by. Verifying identification code.
You let me land this bird or I'll crash her into your ass.
Code verified. You're free to dock. About damn time. All clear. Welcome aboard.
Repeat, code red. Attention all crew, this is not a drill. Code red.
All right. Let's tear him up.
We're here for Vanille and Saz. Stay focused.
Alright, so here we are aboard the Palamecia. These enemies here, actually, the Silicone Raiders, as well as, I'm trying to see what this other one is. I think the other one's a scavenger. Here, we'll make sure here, but anyways, these enemies here are awesome for farming. There's a really good spot coming up. It's not quite this spot, but these do drop incentive chips as well as credit chips, which is actually what we will be farming here in a little bit. Raider. Did I take that other one out? Oh, I did. Okay. And I missed what that one was called. My bad. Again, I think it's called the Raider and the, what was it, Scavenger? I don't know. I'm not sure. My bad. Anyways, again, these guys are, pretty fantastic for farming. The Raiders, not as much, because they like to guard, and then, they'll just take a bunch less damage, but, there's a pretty specific area coming up here. Infiltrator. Okay, my bad. So I was way off. The Infiltrators will heal, but they're extremely weak. Actually, in all honesty, I should have taken him out first and then saved the Raiders for last, and that's actually why I got a poor rating there. But there you go. There's that 1 credit chip.
Looks like they want to play.
No kidding. So where to?
Right up there.
Alright, I am out of time though, so I hope this guide was helpful and hope you guys join me for more. Alright, thanks for watching.